welcome everybody. I just wanted to get everyone down here today just to explain the 30-day challenge because we've been going for 5 days now. Hang on a sec. So the main things I wanted to explain to you guys was basically the email that everybody should have received by now, the 6th one, version 6 or whatever it is, no, version 2. No, version 2. So the one that you got a couple of nights ago at about 5 p.m, ditch everything before it, and that's the one that you print out or put on your iPad or your phone, yeah? Okay, so ditch everything else prior to that. It's very much similar, it's just easier to understand, okay? So we'll just go through it. I don't know whether you have them or not. I told people, if you don't have one, look at someone next to you. Or the first thing I've got at the top of it, please do not hesitate to ask staff for help or advice on any of the workouts, movements, or correct use, okay? Come and ask us. If you don't know how to do something, or you think you're doing it incorrectly, or you just have no idea, my staff are always here. And the biggest problem we have with the gym, with Biggest Winners, 30-day challenge, or anyone, they don't come and ask us, and then they go and tell people that we don't help. We do help, but you have to ask us, otherwise we don't know. Okay, that blank look, sometimes we can't see that blank look. So see Lauren, see Pat, see Mel, me, Clint, Sharon, whoever. We've never got not enough time to see you guys to help you out, okay? But seriously, that's our number one thing here, okay? If we're working on the computer and one of my staff doesn't have time, you tell me, and they'll get in trouble for that, okay? That's what we need to be here for. But I know, I'm confident that they won't get in trouble, okay? Because I know that they will look after you. You need to speak to them, please, yes. Then the next thing we'll move on to is the ledger. For those who are not involved with the gym prior to 30-day challenge, is a few meanings. An AMRAP. AMRAP means as many rounds as possible, okay? So on some of the workouts you have an AMRAP. So if you do 5 push-ups, 5 sit-ups, 5 burpees, and that's your round, that's 1 round, okay? So you have 15 minutes to do as many rounds as those 3 things as possible. So your score would be, if you're writing your scores down, say 12 rounds in 15 minutes. Does that make sense? As many rounds as possible. Okay, that's confusing unless you're in the CrossFit world, okay? The hop is the house of pain, okay? It's where you do boxing, kettlebells, CrossFit, circuit. They're probably the main things. The grassed area out the back. That's the hop, okay? If no one understands what that is. The workouts, okay? Scaling. With our 30 days of challenges, we've made it generic so anyone can do it, okay? Or probably it was aimed at the people that had completed the Biggest Winner initially, all right? So if you're just beginning in your fitness lifestyle or your change of life or whatever you're up to, okay, you scale it back. If you're unable to do 500 skips, okay, for example, Geraldine, you do, do 10, or if you're unable to skip, step up onto a step 50 times, okay? You scale it to what suits. If you're unable to do 100 sit-ups, like some of my Biggest Winner guys can now after 5 months of training, okay, you do 20 sit-ups. You do what you can handle, okay? If you're unable to do 100 squats, scale it back to 20. There you go. Because it's very daunting. Like, a lot of you haven't been to a gym in a long time, and it's scary, and your legs are going to hurt, and this is going to happen, and your body's going to hurt. So you need to scale accordingly, okay? It's just a guide. The workouts are a guide for you. If you're fit enough, I want you to bust it out and go as hard as you can, okay? But if you're not up to that standard yet, scale it back. But write down what you've scaled it to, so next time when we do it, you can try and beat that time so you know you're getting fitter. Does that make sense with everybody? Yeah? Okay, a lot of you Biggest Winner guys know these things, but the newer guys don't know this. With the score sheet, if you turn to your score sheet, I think it's pretty clear now how it all works. You document your times, you document how many rounds you did, what weights you used. Because say we do another 30-day challenge in 3 months' time, it'd be awesome to come back and try and beat that program that you've done. Imagine how awesome it would be to say it took me 10 minutes 40 to do my first, 1K row was it? 2K row. You come back in 2 months' time and you go, oh, that was my 2K row. I just did it in 8 minutes 30. You know, that's motivating. Yes? Does everyone agree with me? Cool. All right, so does anyone have any questions about the workouts? Now, if you're unable to get a hold of one of the staff and you don't know what movements are, we have stepped up our game. Okay, I'm very proud of this. This is a Matt moment. We now have all but 2. Mel needs to finish 2 off. We have all but 2 workouts on the internet now on our YouTube channel, Livefit channel. Okay, so if you have a problem, they're all in order as well. It says home workout or hop workout. If you don't know what the movements are, tap on there and it'll show you how to do them. I think it's an excellent thing that I've brought into the gym, okay? I will praise myself for that. Yes? I can't hear you, sorry. Oh, absolutely, yeah, straight up, yeah. Which leads me to my next thing about the workouts. It's only a guide, like, you don't have to do the 30 workouts, you know, it's same as the food plan. You don't have to do paleo, you don't have to, but you'll get good results if you do these things that we give you, yeah? You know, if you miss a day of your challenge, well, so be it. You know, don't go getting all worried about it, I can't do it. It's just a guide, okay? And that's the way it rolls, so that can't be helped. That's part of the gym. And I hope I'm clearing up a few things that people didn't understand, okay? So, because there's no, like the prizes that you get at the end if you do complete everything, because you get fitter and you'll have weight loss if you stick to, or you follow the program that we have, okay? If that's what you're after. And we have a big party at the end as well.
Yay.
Probably not quite as big. Okay, that leads me into the clean eating guide. Okay, paleo is just a suggestion. I don't tell people that you have to eat paleo. The last one was sort of a Michelle Bridges style, okay? It's just a guide. Like, if you've never done eating plans before, people don't know where to start. It's a place to start, okay? And paleo is pretty severe. It's a hardcore type of, I don't like the word diet, eating plan. It's a hardcore. And it's not a lifestyle sustained type thing. This is something you do for 30 days or 60 days, and that, you know, then you go into a healthy lifestyle, okay? It's not something you can keep doing month after month after month unless you're very, very strong-willed, okay? So it's a 30-day challenge. You know, do it for 30 days if you want to. If you don't do it. Like, I'm not here to preach that you have to do paleo. That's not what we're about. And I had some feedback during the week, but you're going down this line and you're telling people to do this. There's no way that I'm doing that. It's a guide to get you started, okay? Fair? And 2 things that I disagree with paleo as well. Like I said, it's a guide. Put carbs in your diet and have dairy in your diet, okay? Don't disrespect those. They are very essential to the way you eat, okay? They don't like them. I do, okay? If you have them at the right times. All right, so we clear on that? Have carbs and dairy in your diet. Very important. Where's my sheet? Alcohol. One of my challenges, or one of your challenges, ditch alcohol for the month. It's 30 days. Dry July. There you go.
Good luck with that.
30 days. That's all I ask. Okay, the next thing I'll move on to, guys, is, okay, we started on Monday, but in essence, I'm starting the 30 days as of today. So it'll go an extra 5 days at the end or whatever, okay? I'm not sure what it is. So that was just a test run those first 5 days. So if you've done challenges, you will have to complete some of those challenges again, okay? It was a test run. So it'll be a 35-day challenge. So if you've washed 3 cars already, you're going to get 6 cars to wash.
Someone can wash mine.
All right, so the reason we've done that is, like a lot of the new guys that don't know how a gym works or how our community works here is, where am I going with this? Sorry. You guys don't know how it works. So you know when to come to a class and when to wait for a class now, or where classes are. You've tested some of them and you know what you like, okay? So now is when the real game starts, all right? The 30 days starts of today. Now we'll have those little prompts going out every second or third day, like get rid of alcohol today, get rid of bread this day, get rid of this day. That starts from now, okay? We've had a dry run so far. So this is sort of the wet run, I guess.
Choice of words, Matt. Maybe it's
I am what I am, okay? I tell it how it is. That's why I'm so popular. So we'll move into next. You'll get those new guys. You'll get to know my sense of humour, all right? Eventually. Tomorrow, Patricia and Merv will be for those new guys and those from the past. Okay, we'll be doing an induction on the front area and this area of the gym. If you want to know how to use equipment or to use treadmills or how to program, those guys will be there at 10:30 tomorrow morning for you to do that. Okay, and they'll also be available other times in downtimes. But tomorrow, if you want to come in, awesome to see. Another one to help Mel out is we'll be doing after Super Saturday, if you're not too tired, at 10 a.m. a Pump 101, okay? Because I watched the class last night and there's a lot of bad form that needs to be addressed, okay? And instead of trying to do it all in the class all the time, we're going to do a Pump 101, so like 5 or 6 movements that need fixing, okay? So it'd be awesome to get along to that if you're one of the pump people, all right? We'll aim to do another one as well, okay? I think it'd be really cool to have one half an hour before a class starting as well, so people can just jump straight in and do it. All right, I will take that into account. Yeah. 10 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, the next thing that I'll move on to is you new guys, become friends on our Facebook page. Sensational. Okay, if you haven't yet, all the challenges that are coming on there, I'm going to start asking people to put recipes on there. Like, it is sensational, all right? It's probably the best thing that come out of Biggest Winner. Get on it, become friends with Patricia or with Lauren or with one of my crew, and they'll let you on. Is that correct?
Anyone else who is in the closed group, the Biggest Winner group, you can invite someone. Like Alison can invite someone who's not here, they can invite someone else.
And it's a closed community. No one else sees what we do. It's our little hub, all right? And then another thing that I'll ask is, the guys that have been with me for 4, 5, 6 months, 2 years, can you get some of the new guys and take them under your wing, please, and show them the ropes, or ask them to come and join in with you with some of the challenges? And because remember what it was like when you started? It was freaking scary, and it was like, what do I do? How does it work? Well, I've got people in that boat again. Let's share, let's give back a little bit to those guys, yeah? And they can jump into our community and into our journey, I reckon. So, is that fair, girls? That'd help you out a lot, huh? So if you see someone that looks like I should maybe get tags or something and put on it so you know who's in the program.
New and old.
So, have I missed anything, girls? Do you think? So does that clear everything up? Yes? So we start as of today, 30 days. Okay, the first challenge I'm going to give you, ditch the alcohol.
Can we start that tomorrow?
Hey, like I said, I only give you suggestions. It's up to you how far you want to take those suggestions, all right? But if I see you drinking alcohol, I'll take it and drink it. Chocolate. That'll come. Chocolate will come. Hey. Pardon?
7 got the 5.
Yeah, because it's not like the biggest winner, it's not a competition as such. So the weight, you can still have Monday's weight. We will still have that documented, okay? And we'll document it each week from now on as well, okay? So it's not biggest winner, so it's not like we have to, yeah, absolutely. That'll be documented at the end and you'll get that as well, okay?
The next weigh-in is next Friday.
Next weigh-in's next Friday.
But if you do miss Friday, come Saturday. Don't freak out.
Yeah, this one today. A big thing that I liked with Biggest Winner is even if you think you've put on for the week, still make yourself accountable. Come in, otherwise you'll go, I'm not going this week, I'm not going next week, and then it turns, you've wasted your $50 in your membership. Is that fair from my previous guys? Even if you think you put on, come in. We're here to help with that, so cool. If anyone has any questions, my lovely assistants here will be able to assist you, okay? Super Saturday tomorrow, sensational. Oh, I sound like Kenny Callender. Super Saturday, sensational. Gym, what is it? Pump 101 at 10 o'clock, gym induction at 10:30. Yeah? Cool?
1 o'clock now.
I didn't say anything about 1 o'clock.
You can come at 1.
Okay, thank you for taking time out to come and see me. I needed to clear stuff up. It was a little bit, how you doing? It's my very first 30-day challenge, so there was going to be a couple little hiccups here and there. So. Come along, mate.